What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX. Today we have Shaheen's release trailer for Tekken 8. I'm a bit excited for this one. In the very beginning of Tekken 7, Shaheen was one of the strongest characters that dominated the pro scene. He had the really effective slide stance with the easy mix-up after. His pokes were really strong and hard to deal with. And then he had some really nasty stuff like his 4-1 string being jailing, meaning you couldn't duck it. So he was extremely effective, and even though people considered him a drier character, mainly spectators, I think, I thought he was really fun to pick up and try to use to learn Tekken fundamentals, learn how to poke, learn how to attack, learn how to defend. He had a bit of everything. So I'm curious to see about his implementation in this game. One thing that's interesting is that we've seen all of the moves already because some content creators got invited to Bandai Namco's offices in order to record the full build of the game. And some people recorded his move list. But I think these trailers still have a lot of use because we get to see the moves in context. We get to see them on block. We get to see him outplay other moves using his moves. You get to see his pressure. A lot of these little details aren't immediately available by just seeing the moves in a move list. So with that, I'm excited to get right into it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Desert Falcon. Okay.
New challenger.
He's got like a helmet on his cowl now. Okay, same voice line. Well, that's a new move. New low into stance. Same flip over. That's a new low. Wow. Okay, that's his punch parry from before. Nice. Down forward 2 reanimated. He uses his surfing mid-combo as a tornado and a side switch. That's his slide. Wow. He has so many, all these jumping moves. Whoa. That was a cool intro. Oh, okay. Heat burst. That's a cool heat smash. His animations, because he's jumping so much and spinning, remind me of Rashid. Shaheen of the Turbulent Wind. Rashid from Street Fighter. Okay, so if you do the surf mid-combo, after you use your tornado, he doesn't side switch. What in the world? Now, vengeance for his friend is cool and all, but... He's such a serious character that this makes so little sense to me. The second kick is cool. I think the second kick is really cool, but him riding him for a good 5 seconds is kind of funny. Okay, let's do a slow motion frame by frame analysis. I'm going to put this on half speed. We're going to go frame by frame, and I'm going to make sure turn down the audio because at half speed it gets kind of obnoxious. Okay. Shaheen. His animations are totally overhauled. I think they really, really took to heart that he seemed like a kind of dry character. So, it looks like they really took a lot of effort to make him more interesting. Okay, so this move is new. It's like a jumping one, right? Left punch, and it's a heat engager, right? It has that big purple heat animation. Does it do chip damage? Let me see. Yeah, Claudio's glowing orange, so it does some chip damage. And then Claudio tries to back 2 and loses to Shaheen's down forward 4. This down forward 4 has an extension. Down forward 4-1. And then Shaheen goes into his sneak stance, which is like this crouch dash. Claudio mashes a magic 4, and gets interrupted. So this has a lot of frame advantage on hit, right? He goes here, and Claudio's in sneak stance, tries to immediately do his low, and Claudio's interrupted. It's not just that he goes under, it's actually fully interrupted. And then he gets his flip over. So Shaheen is going to have a lot of mix-ups into stance already, which Tekken 8 characters already tend to have. Sidestep right into this low. I wonder if that's sidestep 2. That's a really powerful looking low. It looks like he's going to duck under highs with it. Kind of like a Dragunov down 2. All right, and then he is he in sneak or in crouch here? I think he's in crouch. And he does like while standing 2 and spins in the air. Claudio is taking chip damage and recovering. And then Shaheen does his punch parry. And I think what this gray animation means on this throw is that it deletes gray health. So you, if you took a lot of chip damage, you no longer can recover that chip damage if that throw hits. Okay, launch punish on the shoulder. All right, and this is his new, not mechanic, but new combo tool. So he does 3 down forward to go into sneak stance, and then he hits sneak stance 3. Now this move normally would only do this animation if you hit it while they were standing in Tekken 7. But now, if you do it mid-combo, it spends your tornado, the combo extension, and he gets to continue the combo from the other side. Pretty cool. And that's a new ender. That's, you know, they clearly are trying to make him more flashy, and I think that's actually, they're doing a good job. I like it. Claudio ducks. New while standing 4 animation. His old while standing 4 used to look like that down forward 4. I'm assuming it's down forward 4. Running 2 does chip damage. More plus frames. Okay. So this, it looks like he's going to do that big jumping 1 from the beginning, right? But he cancels into sneak stance or just crouch. So he can jump at you and fake a mix-up or fake an attack, goes into crouch, and then does a slide right away. And then that is a guaranteed flip over. So I've seen this jump in some of the preview footage, but I didn't recognize that it looks like that jumping 1. So it's a fake out of this huge mid that heat engages. That kind of makes a big difference. If it's just a jump, you know, it's not super scary. But if the jump has an attack, then it becomes kind of like an Akuma thing, where like, is he doing demon flip into a hitbox right away, or is he just jumping and then gonna do a different mix-up? Okay, Shaheen up forward 3 into guaranteed combo, down 3-4. Now this is a tornado move. Cool. It used to just be a combo ender in Tekken 7. Heat burst. Little axe kick, pretty cool. Manual sneak. That is a really, really cool heat burst. It does the down 3. It's a low heat burst. So I wonder if this launches naturally. Probably all the heat bursts do, as far as I know. So heat smash. Low heat smash from Shaheen. Lots of spinning. He really amped up his fighting style in the next game. Heat engager off of the forward 4. I wonder if they changed the input. Still armored. Okay, and this is his heat move. Okay, so I've seen this there's a lot of demo footage of this move, and this move is insane, right? So this is a guard break. You can tell because of that shatter animation, that little cinematic here. And it looks like it comes out of crouch. This might be his while standing 2 we saw before, yeah. So he briefly crouches, I think. Briefly crouches while standing 2 guard break, and then it guarantees this attack throw, which deletes gray health. So Shaheen has all of his crazy offense, right? Like jumping at you doing mix-ups, a lot of poking, and a lot of stance transitions. We only know this because of the demo footage I mentioned earlier. As soon as you poke them down and create a lot of chip damage and gray health, he can do this guard break, which looks like it's a mid. I don't know if that's a high. Most guard breaks are high, so I'm hoping it's a high. But this guard break guarantees this move, which deletes all the gray health he just chipped off of you. That is insanely powerful. We're going to have to see what kind of counterplay comes out, of course. But if that is just how it's going to be, that is an absolutely insane situation. Okay, so this is a new move, some kind of... that looks funny to slow down, but I didn't notice this at first. He like crosses his hands and does like a double chop. Oh, that's a heat engager. Okay, and then he does his heat dash combo. Forward 2-3, now a tornado move. Oh, this move seems to do everything. This while standing 2. Well, maybe this is a different move, but you could see Kazuya does this like new kickflip animation. If you don't know already, it's not an official combo extender. It just really slows down your opponent in the air, so it makes it easier to land more hits. You get unlimited of those in a combo. And there, when he does his surfing move, his sneak stance 3, which it looks like he does forward 3 here. Because the tornado was expended by this move, you only get 1 per combo, so he no longer does the side switch animation. He just does the finisher. And then here, his patented hop kick. You know, I'm really glad they kind of leaned into his spinning kicks stylistically. right? Like his hop kick kind of stood out as the only really dramatic animation he had. A lot of his other moves were like kind of cool, but not ridiculous. And hop kick was the only one that was kind of like, oh, he's doing a crazy flip here. So in the effort to spice up Shaheen, I kind of love that they did, they leaned into that. Like here, doing this heat smash. Well, first of all, the heat burst too, but the heat smash itself having, sorry, I totally missed it. My fault. It's early in the morning. Had to get this out ASAP. But yeah, the spin kicks, really, really cool. And it has that same essence of the character that we've seen in his hop kick. Now, I criticized it already, but the rage art is so silly to me just because I think they actually succeeded in making Shaheen kind of cool. This is kind of like a Looney Tunes rage art. Like, a lot of people have told me it looks sick, but I think Shaheen is actually cool in a lot of other ways. They leaned into a lot of the flip kicks. He has like this jumping and these stances now. And like, look at how serious he is as a character. He's so serious. He says, Kazuya, I'm going to teach you true pain. And he surfs on him for 5 seconds. This is me though. I think that, you know, Tekken has embraced a lot of comedy lately. But I think Tekken 8 is leaning really hard in the direction of like Looney Tunes comedy, which isn't inherently a bad thing, you know. It's just kind of hard to tell what they're going for. Shaheen is such a serious character. And now he's kind of a goofball. Like this, nothing tells me that this is a character that would do something really silly. You know what I mean? Nothing tells me that this guy is going to be a joke. And honestly, in most of his moveset, he's not. So Shaheen is really funny. That's all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoy the breakdown. Tekken 8, a little over a month away. Very, very exciting for a lot of us. I can't wait to get my hands on the game and to play it. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Leave a like if you enjoy these kinds of videos I'm making. And subscribe if you feel like seeing more. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.